what happened to Oliver Tree? Yo, what?
Oliver Tree was one of 6 people who died.
E a gente, o meu namorado achou que fosse carro, eu falei, não, isso não é carro, era porta de helicóptero.
What happened?
Oliver Tree?
6 people have died.
I remember the exact moment I saw the headline. 6 people dead. A helicopter collision over Rio de Janeiro. And right there, buried in the middle of a breaking news alert, a name I had seen plastered across every corner of the internet for the better part of a decade. Oliver Tree. I sat with it for a minute, then another. Because this was not supposed to happen on a Sunday morning in June. This was not supposed to happen at all. But it did. And if you want to understand how 2 helicopters managed to find the exact same point in the sky on a clear, bright morning over one of the most beautiful cities on Earth, you are going to have to follow this story all the way to the ground. Because the answer is not simple. And the people who died deserve more than a simple answer. By the end of this, you will understand exactly what happened over Recreio dos Bandeirantes that morning, why it happened, and why the most terrifying part of the whole thing is not that it was unusual, it is that it almost was not.
A man named Oliver Tree had just died today. Let me remind you guys, in my song, This Is Your Sign by Nasim Nabi, I literally have 2 lampstands and 2 olive trees in the cover art of that song. Let me remind you guys another thing. The 2 witnesses that are meant to be speaking about the Antichrist, the Beast, the Dajjal, whatever you want to call him, those 2 are represented as olive trees. Look around me right now. God has sent me to a hotel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lampstands. You may be wondering, Nasim, what is the point of saying all this? The point of saying all this is God and God alone is in control of life and death. That man was going on 33 in 2 weeks. This is a tragedy, but God wanted to let you all know that I am a real prophet. Judgment Day is coming very soon. What are the chances of my name Nabi, which means prophet, and then for someone to die and his name was Olive Tree? Wow. And he was going on 33. You still don't get God? Or do I have to show you the lampstands again? Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lampstands. Why the number 9? Abraham was marked by the number 9. He was 99 years old when God had told him, you will have a child, while his wife was 90. I've also been speaking about the number 9. The one that has wisdom has been marked with the number 9. And I know some of you may be like, he's so crazy. Why is he just talking about lampstands and this and that? What? Well, guess what? If there were just 2 lampstands or even 3, I would get it. That would be normal in a hotel. But 9 lampstands.
What happened, chat? What happened to Oliver? Wait, what happened to Oliver Tree? What? Yo, what? Oh my. Bro, what? That's sad. He was literally just at Steak's house too. He was literally just at Steak's house like 2 weeks ago. Dang. R.I.P. Oliver. That's actually sad. Dude, what?
And this one time I talked to him was at EDC. We were talking at EDC because I was trying to figure out what to stream, and he was such a cool dude. We were talking back and forth, planning our stream out when he got to LA. This was like literally a month ago, and then I saw on the news what happened in Brazil. RIPs in the chat. Really, really, really fucked up situation. Helicopters are so scary. Like, very, 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 very scary. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm never getting on a helicopter in my life. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. I am never going to be getting on a helicopter. And I just don't get, how can 2 helicopters even hit each other? There's so much, like, how does that even happen, bro? It's just crazy. I'm never getting on a helicopter. I don't give a fuck. You can't pay me any amount of money to do that. I'm not doing that, bro. I'm not doing that. And yeah, bro, the dude was such a cool dude, bro. He was so nice when I was talking to him, bro. He was like, damn, I wish you told me. I would have got you all the credentials. I would have had you on stage, everything, anything you need, bro. I got you. Just like, dude was just full of life, bro. And it was really, 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 really sad to see. You were on one in Monaco? I know. Never again. Never again. And everyone, for y'all's sake, no.
A man you already know about Oliver Tree. You probably already have a picture of him in your head without even trying. The bowl cut, the oversized clothes lifted straight out of some forgotten corner of the 1980s, the deadpan stare that somehow managed to be hilarious and completely unreadable at the same time. He built that image on purpose, and he built it well. His full name was Oliver Tree Nickel. He was born in Santa Cruz, California in 1993, which made him 32 years old when he died. He first found his audience in 2016 on Vine, the short video platform that launched more internet careers than anyone properly tracks. His character on that app was called Turbo, and Turbo had a very specific energy. Strange, deadpan, slightly absurd. The kind of humor that made you stop scrolling because you genuinely could not tell if you were watching a joke or something else entirely. That was the point. That was always the point. The comedy opened the door, but the music walked through it. That same year, he put out his first hit song, and a year later, he had signed with Atlantic Records. 4 albums followed. His last one, Love You Madly, Hate You Badly, had been released only 2 months before he died. Songs like Life Goes On and Miss You had been played hundreds of millions of times across streaming platforms. He had built something that very few people managed to build, a career that worked across multiple formats at once. He was a musician, a comedian, a director, and an internet personality, and he never let you get comfortable enough to decide which one mattered most. His fans loved that. They loved that he kept them guessing. By the summer of 2026, that career had carried him to Coachella in April and then all the way to South America. The tour was called 7 Continents, more than 70 shows. He had just played Sao Paulo. Europe was weeks away. In the days before the crash, he was posting cheerful videos from Rio to the millions of people who followed him online, the same way he always had, casual and knowing, like he was letting you in on a joke only he fully understood. No one watching those videos had any reason to think it would be the last content he ever made.
Infelizmente, foram encontradas 5 vítimas sem vida na primeira aeronave, que estava em chamas, e uma vítima sem vida na segunda aeronave, que não estava em chamas. Então, um total de 6 óbitos no local.
What happened? Helicopter crash? Check com? CNN Brazil. Singer Oliver Tree is one of the dead in a plane crash in Rio? He was literally at my birthday party. R.I.P. man. Confirm? R.I.P. Nah, helicopters are scary, dude. R.I.P. man, my condolences go to him and his family. Jeez.
Tree made a shocking promise weeks before the helicopter crash. Watch. Okay, so I'm sure by now everyone's already heard the really sad news about Oliver Tree passing away from his Brazil trip with the 2 helicopters colliding with each other. Now, why he was in Brazil, he was documenting his whole journey. But on a recent interview before this all happened, he stated that if he does pass away, that nobody in his family will receive a single penny, and he wants all of his money to go to a foundation that supports creative artists and creative projects, which is extremely honorable. Now, obviously, I'm sure that at this point in time, some of the money will go to his family, but most of it will go to the foundation of his choice. But the story doesn't end there, because a lot of people have started to come out and make theories about what really happened, stating information like this was all planned, which just seems a little too far-fetched from reality. And I personally just think we should just let him rest, because digging in the hypotheticals really isn't worth it when he just lost his life. I never really listened to a ton of his music, but I thought he was a really good person, and I thought his music videos were really solid. So it's just really sad to see this.
We'll never forget you. Subscribe to our channel for Oliver and leave a comment.